We have reached the semifinal stage of this college football playoff. It's time to find out who has the depth and the drive to take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome, everyone, to Glendale, Arizona. This is the Verbo Fiesta Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see the number 3 seed in this playoff, the Tennessee Volunteers, taking on the number 10 seed in the playoff, the Texas Longhorns. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. We are almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Looking to throw. It's Manning. The receiver makes the catch. And the defense screams not much of a gain on that completion.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Second down after that previous play. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And the one moves the ball up to the 33.
I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Big moment early in this playoff game. They face a third down on the opening drive. Catch made on the right side. They get him down at the 41, but that's good enough for a first down.
Oh, the defense. They get this offense to a third down early in the game, a chance to get him off the field, but instead this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year with a conversion.
Grab down the middle. It's Moore. He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield of the 48.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
Longhorns are on the move here. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Oh, he breaks free, still going. They make the tackle, but that play moves it inside the red zone.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. But when teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Incomplete, very lucky to avoid an interception there.
I think that quarterback seemed to feel the pressure there. It looked like he was throwing off of his back foot, and man, did he catch a break. That ball should have been intercepted.
Getting set. Here's second down. There's the handoff. Tackled down at the 3-yard line after an excellent run.
3 yards. 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 Boy, the script that this offensive coordinator's put together to open this game is perfect. We've seen a little bit of everything. Varying formations, personnel groupings, run, pass. It's working to perfection. Now, as they move the ball into the red zone area, can they put this ball into the end zone?
The Longhorns will line up here on first down and goal. Keep it on the ground on first and goal. Touchdown, Longhorns, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. We come out in the playoff game for no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
PAT is good. They slammed into the kicker and penalty markers are down. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Texas.
Bringing it out. It's Staley. And he's tackled at the 6th. Bad field position. Don't know why he brought that out. Backed up, beginning the stride near their own end zone. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Lets it go quickly. Caught over the middle. It's Gaines. He will pick up the first down. Stopped at the 27.
Move the sticks for a first down for this Tennessee offense. And this quarterback is really starting to throw the ball well, putting the ball in the money, and giving these receivers a chance to make plays after the catch. And I tell you, they've had some great quarterbacks, as we know, that have played in their time in Knoxville.
And looking to throw now on first down. Caught in the backfield. It's Lewis. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Made the catch, but he was surrounded. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
Looking to pass here on second down. Looking deep down the right side. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Could take it all the way. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway.
Chris, it looked to me like the quarterback was trying to give his man a chance to high point the ball, but he left it too far to the inside and gave the defender a real chance. Seems like an odd time and place for a lob pass.
Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. The last possession was just old-school power football. Let's see if they can keep that going here.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Second down after that run on the previous play. To throw, it's Manning. Finds his man, it's Moore. Tackle finally made at the 37. And first and 10 from there.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking right, this one caught. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
offense now operating in empty. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Tight end makes the grab. They finally bring him down, but the offense set up now. First down from the 15. We expect the teams have worked through some of the nerves of this playoff game as we begin the second quarter. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. And he keeps it. And he stopped just short, down at the 2, but an excellent run.
I like how the offensive coordinator here is getting pretty creative. Defense is obviously expecting a pass, so he decides to catch him off guard and goes with the draw play. Going to have to be more aware of that going forward.
On the move now. He'll be muscled out of bounds, very close to the goal line.
Well, that is a clinic by this defense on this quarterback run. String him out to the sideline, nowhere for him to go. All he could do is step out of bounds for no gain.
Second down and goal. Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. Back to throw. It's Manning. And he throws it away. A smart choice that time, but it will bring up third down.
That's a smart heads-up play to me by the quarterback. Would rather throw it in the stands than a tight throw leading to a potential turnover. Wonder what they'll have dialed up here on this third down.
They go with a direct snap. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Texas. So the offense looking now for building a lead, and this one could get out of hand.
Well, it's just complete domination. The offense is executing and doing their job, putting points on the board. The defense is shown up, prepared, ready to play. It just feels like this game's getting sideways in a hurry.
They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The kick sails through, so the lead is 14-0. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Texas.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Play action here on first down. Quick throw over the middle. Makes the catch downfield. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
That's an excellent throw by the quarterback, finding that window between the zones and delivering the ball on time.
One play moves the ball to the 45. It'll be first down. From the shotgun, drops back. Looking to scramble. And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side. And he hauls it in to the 15, still going. They tackle him all the way down to the 15-yard line. This offense is knocking on the door now. And the Vols looking to cash in this red zone trip. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Caught near the goal line. Touchdown, Vols, as they fight back here in this playoff game.
Just when I thought this game might be slipping away, these guys come right back down the field with a quick strike and a touchdown, and it's back to being a close game.
And we'll set up for the PAT. PAT up and good. We get a little bit closer. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. mistake sets the offense up at the 40. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Looking to pass. It's Manning. The receiver grabs it. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. Take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
That completion sets up a second down play. The shotgun running play call. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play.
Well, if somebody talks about a play being blown up, this is a great example of that. That's exhibit A for how to be physical on defense.
On third down, he drops to throw. Catch made over the middle. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 40. First and 10.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
The Longhorns getting set on first and 10. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We'll see if the offense here can build on this lead before the break. First down and 10 now. Back to pass. It's Manning. Looks to the left, and it's complete. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Looking to throw again. Fires it to the wideout. He's got it right near the end zone. The tackle made, but the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength.
Boy, another positive gain for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Longhorns line it up with first and goal. Offense looking to throw the ball. Launching one to the end zone. And he scores! Touchdown, Longhorns! So still early, but this offense beginning to build momentum and build the lead now.
As we've seen over the years, Chris, good teams know how to use the first quarter to establish the lead, the second quarter to increase the lead, and the final half just to hold on to it. They're following that blueprint perfectly, widening the distance between them and their opponent before we even get to the locker rooms.
PHC is good. They're pulling ahead now, 21-7. Touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Texas.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. So the first play of the drive here coming about less than 2 minutes left on the clock. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking for the wide out. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Chris, you see what happens when you try to squeeze it into double coverage. An incompletion is probably the best result you could have hoped for, because an interception is the most likely outcome when you're throwing the ball into the crowd.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. Caught behind the line. It's Thomas. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Again, this is a really nice job here by the defense, keeping everything in front of them in that situation. Now they're rewarded with this 3rd and long. We'll see if they do the same thing here, or they're going to sell out and bring the pressure.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. He's running out of time here. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down.
Well, if it hasn't been made abundantly clear by now, they want to get the ball downfield to this guy. That was almost his 2nd touchdown alone here in the 1st half.
4th down. No punt. Out of field goal range. They're going for it. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Lets it fly to the wide out. Oh, what a grab! They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going. A timeout is called. It talks strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. And the Volunteers have 1st and 10 here. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. He escapes the pocket. Heavy pressure, he lets it go.
Well, the pass rush does a good job of chasing him out of the pocket. He's trying to buy some time looking downfield. You better be careful being too patient. He gets hit as he throws his football, and it falls incomplete.
He'll take a deep shot here. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. 1st down. Looking to throw the football. Moves out of the pocket. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
That's what I love about this guy. Just getting good positive yards here and continue to just keep this drive alive.
Just timing out for 1 more play in the half. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Fires it to the wide out. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Volunteers.
Well, they roll the dice here, call that play, and it works out. They get points on the board. They cut into the lead. Now you got a ton of momentum going in at halftime to make some adjustments and come out feeling that you can come back and win this game.
Now the all-important extra point. PAT is good. They still trail, though. Minute's going to wrap up the 1st half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back.
Texas.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. Is a handoff. Gets the first and still running. Ball carrier steps out, but a solid gain on the ground that time.
Anytime you're down at halftime, you get your minds together, you try to make some adjustments, you try to get things heading in a better direction. This offense is off to a great start after this play right here.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. Grab behind the line, it's Thomas. The defense all over. They stop him right at the line.
The defense does such a good job of taking any threat downfield away. All he can do is throw it to his back and loss of yards. Now you're behind the sticks.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Off play action, he's looking to throw. On the move now. And they chase him down outside the pocket for a sack.
Oh, really nice by the big fella there, defensive tackle. He never bought into that play-action fake and went right in for the quarterback and brought him down.
So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. That now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. The pocket breaking down. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time.
Great job by this defense once again on that third down, and now we get to fourth down. And you start to think about things here as we get into the second half, Chris. You go for it, you make it, everybody's happy. If you go for it on fourth down and you don't get it, now you're giving your opponent the football in pretty good field position.
And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Back to throw. It's Manning. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
That completion makes it second and medium. It's a shotgun run call. Breaks in open space. The ball carrier taken down, but there's a flag on the field. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Second down play coming up. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Looks to his left and makes the completion. Tackle made at the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield.
You know, they don't pick up the first down here, but they do get some positive yards, and I really like the route to get enough separation to give the quarterback enough room to put it in there.
Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. The defense with pre-snap movement of its own. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And the ball caroms into the receiver's hands. They get him down, but he crosses midfield, spot the ball to 44.
That quarterback put a little bit more on that football. I thought it was going to get in there, but give credit to the defense for getting a hand on the ball. But the presence of mind by the offense to come up with a completion.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, the advantage you have, obviously, from a quarterback standpoint, running the RPO, is you get time to evaluate that first and second level of the defense and see where they're going. Unfortunately, the defense didn't show him much, and the back ends up taking it for just a few.
The offense goes 5 wide, empty backfield. Looking downfield, it's Manning. Receiver makes the catch. They make the stop at the 25, but it's 1st and 10 for this offense.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game. Between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws, they are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
The Longhorns begin a new series here, 1st and 10. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Makes a quick catch.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I'll continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Longhorns looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And just a short gain this time, they're able to get him down.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Take their first 10 out of the half to talk strategy here. This should be the last play of the quarter coming up. Dropping back, it's Manning. Quick throw to his receiver. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Texas.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the extra point makes it a 28-14 game. All right, here comes the fourth quarter. Everything to play for here. Who is going to stay alive, survive, and advance in the college football playoff? Now they get set to kick it away.
Texas.
That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Getting set to win a first down play. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Hey, you're down by a couple possessions late in the game. That's exactly how you want to start this drive. Let's see what they can do with it after that nice game.
Nice play to start the drive. They're near midfield here for 1st and 10. And he'll set up to throw. Quickly catch. It's Staley. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down. 2nd and 1. The Volunteers come to the line in the hurry up.
The slant is a great way to get the ball to your receiver against man coverage, especially if you feel like you've got an advantage on the matchup. Easy throw and completion for the quarterback and receiver.
Grab near the sticks. It's Gaines. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down.
Well, we've seen them do this in the past. A good throw, get the first, and here comes the tempo.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Tries the right with a quick throw. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there. Offense getting set. Second down play here.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
Oh, he makes the catch. They finally get him down, but this passing game has produced a chunk play. A chance to get right back into this football game. It's first down and goal. Wants to throw it. Receiver makes the grab. Tackle after the catch, but the ball moves to the 4-yard line. Interesting choice here in the goal line. 5 wide receivers on second and goal. Keeps it on the design run. And they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
They need a touchdown here. Down big in the fourth quarter. Third and goal. Out of the gun now on third down. Pass caught. Can he get in? Defense makes the saving tackle at the 3.
Well, they're going to come up short of the end zone, and now they've got an interesting dilemma on their hands. Down by a couple possessions, do they go for a field goal and hope to get the ball back with a chance potentially to win the game? Or this close, do they pull the trigger and take a chance to get the 6 points now?
A field goal here doesn't help the cause. They're going to go for the touchdown here on fourth down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. And it's picked off in the end zone. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy.
Timeout, Texas. Ready, fight. Jackrabbit.
Grinding away with a running game. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Now it's second down here. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. To the air, it's Manning. Throw to the running back in the flat. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of the first down. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. So from the 28-yard line, it's a third and manageable here. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. It's incomplete. The defense rises up and gets the stop against this very efficient third down offense.
Boy, a questionable call there on third down. I know they don't convert, but why not run the ball? Keep the clock moving, especially working with the lead in the fourth quarter. Now you got a big decision here on fourth down and short.
Longhorns will come to the line, looking to keep the drive going on fourth down. The offense calls a timeout here. That's their third and final of the half.
Timeout, Texas.
The Longhorns will bring their punt team onto the field. This one will be fair caught. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking deep to the right side. And it's picked off. That was a risky pass attempt, and he paid the price. They get him down after a short return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 43. The Longhorns offense takes the field. They had to punt the ball last time. Now they're looking to add points, build on this lead. Handoff here from the shotgun. Tackled up near midfield at the 48. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And tackled after a small pickup there.
Chris, this red era over the years has always grown offensively. I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. That's exactly what we saw right there.
It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. Solid gain in the running play. 3rd down now. Running back here, direct snap. Longhorns looking to keep this drive moving.
Well, they continue to play good football up front. Nice run, nice conversion here, and most importantly, working with that lead, you keep working that clock. You're trying to advance to that next round of the postseason.
And with the game in hand, the offense just takes a knee.